What's going on YouTube? It's Brad. We're going to make your dream come true today by how to make your first dollar on social media. And I want to get right into that, but first I want to tell you guys that the five social media websites you'll be needing. You need Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Gmail, or Yahoo, or whatever mailing website you use. But before we do that, leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, help me grow. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get right into it. Alright, so how to make your first dollar on social media. Let's start off with 5 ways to make your first dollar on Pinterest. So Pinterest, first of all, you want to grow a follower base, just like the first step for every social media website I'll be telling you about today. Go to people's followers, mostly big follower accounts that are in your niche. So gym, fitness, sports, whatever you do, cooking, anything you really want to do. Make sure you're pinning stuff that other people are pinning, or pin something relevant to the niche that you're doing. Don't pin just random stuff in one of the boards that you create, because then you're not going to get any pins, because people are going to see the title of the board and they're going to be like, oh, gym apparel, but you're posting, gym locations. Don't do that, okay? So make sure you're pinning the right stuff in your right boards, and make sure you create board names, effective board names. This is the third step. Always make sure you have effective board names, because if you don't have effective board names, people are going to look at it, they're going to be like, oh, gym locations? I don't really care where a gym is. The only way you're going to make money on Pinterest is not on Pinterest directly. It links you to another site. And on Pinterest, actually, the way to get around a link is have a link cloaker. And the link cloaker comes from WordPress. I think it's like $29.99 a month. And then you can get like the pro version and whatnot, which costs more. But all you need to make money from Pinterest is the link cloaker. And the fifth final step to making money on Pinterest is make sure you're keeping at it every single day. This is how to make money on Twitter. How to make your first dollar on Twitter is not very simple, but when you do get to the point, it is pretty easy. Usually you're not going to make money on Twitter until I don't think I made my first dollar until I was at about 5,000 followers, but everybody's different. So that's the first step, grow your followers. Second step, make sure you are keeping up with posting daily, because then that's gonna grow activity. Make sure you follow. This is the third step. So don't follow their followers like I told you on Pinterest. It's very opposite. Follow from their tweets and go to their retweets. Click on the retweeters and follow from the retweeters. If you follow just their followers, you're usually gonna get fake followers out of that, or not fake followers, but people that aren't really gonna care about what you have to. I don't know. You're just not gonna get as much retweets. The fourth step. Make sure you don't post too many ads. If you just post straight ads, so things that are going to make you money, chances are you're going to make less money if you post more than you will if you post just 1 or 2 a day. And the fifth step is look for companies that are going to benefit you and your site. Don't look for companies that have like really bad apparel. Don't look for somebody that's just like a second-hand apparel kind of store. Now, some niches might go for that, but like for a gym account, like personally mine, I want to look for something like Nike, Adidas. I mean, I know it's hard to get a sponsorship through them, but I want to look for a company that's going to be like them. I don't want to look for somebody that's just going to second-hand their clothes, get them from somewhere where people aren't going to buy them, because if people aren't buying, you're not making money. And so how to make your first dollar on Twitter? Make sure you are looking for the right ad companies to advertise. Make sure you have a good follower base, and make sure that you don't spam ads, because if you spam ads, most likely you're going to lose followers and you're going to lose activity on your account. And now is for Instagram. Instagram, you're going to make money on Instagram pretty fast once you start getting higher up. Like, just like Twitter, but on Instagram, there's no retweets. So people are going to ask, you know, what do I follow from that then? Well, go to their likes, obviously. Follow from the likers, because the people that like are usually going to be the people that also like your posts. So basically your main goal on Instagram is to make sure that you have good posts, have good quality Instagram posts, have only follow liked posts that, so follow the likers on the liked posts. And how you're going to make money, the last two steps. So the first step to making money on Instagram is you can also find a niche with apparel, and you can post that apparel on your Instagram for the pictures of the apparel. And you can't put the link in the Instagram comment or the description box below, but what you can do is you can put it in your bio, and you can direct people to your bio. You can put your @ in the description, and if they click on the @ it'll bring them to the top of your page, and it will then show that your bio, and you can have them go to your bio. So not just that, but you can also sell shoutouts. So once you're big enough, you can start selling shoutouts, and people will pay like $20, you know, 10, 20, 30, all the way up to like $250, sometimes $500, depending on how big the account is. Well, once you start selling shoutouts, people will just fly in. They'll start, you know, every Instagram post, they'll pay $20. You post a picture for 1 hour for $20 with their @ in it, and then after the hour is up, you delete it. And then that's how you really make your profit. Okay, so now we're going to do Facebook. Facebook, how you make money is obviously, it's a lot different than all the other ones. You have to have a good follower base just like all the other ones. And the first way, or the second step to making money on Facebook is, now Facebook is a lot different than the others. You can actually pay money on Facebook to grow your channel. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it in the end. You can boost your posts, you can boost your links, you can boost everything that you want. You can boost your page. So obviously you have to have a page. It has to be a good niche. People are gonna want to come back. If you just pay $5 to boost one thing, and like people aren't interested, it's a waste of money. So you have to make sure that everything that you are posting and paying money for is going to be good. Otherwise, it's just not going to be good. So, and that being said, let's go to step number 3. The third step to making money on Facebook is obviously have a link cloaker. Trick people into thinking that you're bringing them to your website. When in actuality, it's going to bring them to an ebook where they can then buy the cookbook, or they can buy some baseball bats or something. Whatever niche you're in, they can buy food, anything. You want to have a link cloaker to trick them into going to this. Make sure on Facebook you're directing them to your websites. Make sure you're directing them to your YouTube. Make sure you're directing them to your Twitter, your Instagram. Facebook is a big social media website that a lot of people don't think about. Okay, and the fourth way to make money on Facebook is going to be, make sure that your friends list is active. Make sure that you have friends on there that you can post to and tell people about. Because you also don't want to just get the page started off by boosting your posts. You want people that are your friends, your family, everybody that you know active on your account. And the fifth way is join a group. If you join a group on Facebook, you can actually post to that group. I think after the first week, after you post like once or twice, it'll ban you, but after 10 days of being banned, you can post in those groups as many times as you want, and they can be ads, they can be anything you want, and make sure those groups are like in your niche. But anyways, let's get on to how you make money on Gmail. Okay, so how you make money on Gmail? Obviously the first step, grow your follower list on Gmail. I mean, obviously you don't have followers, but grow your list of contacts on Gmail. So how you want to do that? The first step obviously link your Gmail to, or the second step, link your Gmail to your Pinterest. Third step, link your Gmail to your Twitter. Fourth step, link your Instagram to, or you link your Gmail to Instagram and Twitter. And the fifth way, how you're going to make money, weekly, daily, whatever you want to do, make sure that you're sending your contacts lists of things you're trying to sell. Only get contacts that are actually going to be active on their Gmail and make sure they're going to make purchases. Anyways, it's been fun. It's Brad Taylor. Make your first dollar. Make your dream come true. Once you make your first, there's not going to be an end to that. Thank you guys.